Hello, I'm Jung Yoon Kim. For this book sharing assignment, I want to talk about a story briefly I really enjoyed, a novel titled The Giver. The Giver was written by Lois Lowry in 1993. It's a pretty famous dystopian novel, even received the Newbery Medal. Additionally, it's even made into a movie in 2014, and I think it's pretty good made one. So, moving on to the brief summary for this book, the story takes place in a perfectly controlled society where people don't even feel any pain or emotions. In the novel, it's mentioned that people can't even see colors because, in order to have feelings and differences completely removed. Of course, people don't have a right to choose anything. Everyone is wearing the same uniform, food is always provided, and they even have a specific age to learn riding a bicycle. The worst part is that even your job is assigned by the government. The main character Jonas is chosen to be the next receiver of memory. This is a very special job, the only one in the community who can access to memories from the past and also feel the emotions. As he trains with the previous receiver of memory called the giver, Jonas begins to experience all kinds of feelings, both good and bad, such as love, happiness, pain, and even fear. So through this, he realized that his society is strictly controlled and that people have lost what makes them truly a human. The story follows his growing awareness and the choices he makes after discovering the truth. So this book, The Giver, talks about the idea of decision. In Jonas's community, people don't have to make any choices. Everything is already decided for them, their family, their job. On the surface, it sounds somehow pretty peaceful, no mistakes, no conflicts, no pain. But the story shows that a life without a choice is a life also without a meaning. This made me think about our own lives. In our real life, we need to make countless choices: what to study, what career to pursue, who to be with, who should I be. Personally, sometimes those making decisions feel overwhelming because I'm afraid of choosing the wrong path. But even that fear proves that our choices truly matter. Unlike Jonas's world, where everything is safe but empty, our world gives us the freedom to shape our own story. Every decision, big or small, builds who we are. And I think this book, The Giver, reminds us to be grateful for the freedom we have, where life becomes meaningful, not because it's perfect, but because we have the power to choose and live it ourselves. I not only enjoy the story plot about this book, but because it also offered me an opportunity to reflect myself how I think about living this life. And I hope this book sharing have provided a chance to others also to think little about the decision we make in our own life. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.